Leadership. What do you do as a leader? Okay, we've had leaders forever, and what has been the norm is command and control. But today, that doesn't work. Today, it's collaborate and cultivate. So you go from one CNC to the other CNC. So what does that mean? It means you need to distribute your leadership. You cannot lead like this anymore. You have to lead in a much, much, much more fluid way and distribute it. That said, there are 4 basic leadership capabilities that they have identified at MIT, the work of Deb Ancona and others. And the 4 capabilities are sense-making, relating, visioning, and inventing. Sense-making, that seems obvious. So how do you make sense of things for your people? So how do you make sense of complexity? So there you are. How do you really help people understand all of the things they need to do from the top down or the bottom up? How do you do pilots? How do you collect things and then create and help people make sense of what's going on? But we all know that person, in the corner who has all the sense in the world and nobody listens to them. Why? They also need some relating skills. So what is in relating? Relating has 3 components. First one is inquiry. Do I ask questions? Can I bring you in? Am I curious? You need to be able to do this. But then there's also advocacy. When you are advocating for your position or the position of your company, are you able to take the other person into account? Can you know what they need, see their perspective? Yes, you're advocating, but you're responding to them as well. Then the third one is sort of the external boundaries. Can you really know what's going on beyond your silo, beyond your company, and know what's going on in the world? Okay, so great. Sense-making. Okay, I'm great at relating. Where are we going? So that's visioning. Can you also learn to create a vision of the future and rally the troops to get there and create an environment where people want to get there? So that's visioning. So great, we can make sense, we can relate up a storm, we can have great visions, but we actually have to do stuff. They call that inventing, and inventing is a combination of innovation and execution. So can you just do what you need to do, be organized, blah, 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 kind of management? Or can you invent something if it isn't already there? Okay, so if you're feeling a little overwhelmed by now, that is the point. You cannot be great in sense-making and relating and visioning and inventing. What you do, you need not to be horrible at any of them, but that's what you distribute. So if you know you're great at sense-making and visioning, okay, you really need to partner with people who are good at relating and getting stuff done. So as you're forming a team, as you're thinking yourself about as a leader, just know these are 4 capabilities, what you could be doing, and how you need to work as a collective in order to move things forward.